happy.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah. Yeah. You do it.
Just your feet for 2 seconds.
There you go. Come on backwards like me.
That thing was like, it was big. When I was really far away, I knew it was big. Like, that's a big bird. Nope.
It looks like it's back to winter. This is Maine. It's terrible, and I left Riker's stroller out. I'm debating whether I should go grab it or not. Probably will soon and take off all the snow so that way it doesn't get completely ruined. But yeah, this is what Maine looks like for you right now in spring. Already feeling really tired because I have been, and it's frustrating because this weather doesn't help. So I was really excited that it was starting to get warm. Oh, it's currently snowing here on Tuesday in spring in Maine. It's so sad. I was really looking forward to the summer and just the fact that it was getting warmer. And yesterday the wind was a little bit chilly when it blew, but in the sun you were pretty warm because it was like 56 or something. So you were, you know, you could get pretty warm. And then today it's like this. So I already woke up really extremely tired because of I have just been diagnosed with having a little bit of overactive thyroid, which I can go into later. But I have been extremely tired already from it, and it's not extreme enough where I would have to get medicine, so I'm trying to hold it out. But the fact that I've been so exhausted lately, and I go through days where I'm completely fine, but when you have days like this and you're already exhausted and have a hard time getting out of bed, you don't want to do anything. You don't want to clean, you just want to sit and just chill. So yesterday I ran around like a crazy person. It was really difficult yesterday. I had a really grumpy toddler. My husband was homesick, so he wasn't feeling good and he was grumpy, and we tried to go to the store and it was a disaster. So it's finally coffee time because he's finally asleep. But I had to put his crib back together because no matter what, he didn't want me to rock him, and he didn't want me to put him in his bed. He wanted to get up. And I knew he was tired because he was like yawning like crazy while he was sleeping. These toddlers. So I'm having coffee. Gotta make it strong, although it doesn't really come out strong when it's the light one. I'm having, I don't know if you guys can see it, caramel vanilla cream, my Green Mountain, but it's a light roast, so it doesn't really come out super strong, but oh well. I'm going to do strong, and then I'm going to do, 8 ounces, I guess. And I'm going to brew, and then I'm just using my normal coconut. I'm so addicted to this stuff, this Almond Joy stuff, that I can't have anything else, and when I do have something else, I regret it because I want this, because I'm completely addicted to anything coconut. Of course, this is my lunch. I had to reheat it because the little guy, and now it's all like, you know what, I'm sticking it back in the oven instead because I cannot stand when it's like this. Although, so part of my relaxation time, I'm using it to fix this video because it's one that I added last Friday with another one of like the weekly vlog, but I messed it up and somehow some of the weekly vlog got mixed up in here, so I had to go back, I had to delete it, and then I couldn't upload it because I was busy this weekend. So Monday, obviously yesterday was crazy and there was no way I was gonna have time to do this. So today, finally, I did it really quick and then exported it, and then now I'm just gonna upload it. So I really like watching this girl called Charmander. She also has another channel, I forgot the name of the channel, but she also has another channel where she has, does a few other things. But she talks a lot about Japan because she lives there, and she kind of goes through the culture of not just food, but like all kinds of stuff with Japan. So I really like it because I really like Japanese culture, and she kind of like covers a lot of basis with it instead of just doing like the normal, food, just food and whatnot. I like to know like a lot of things, silly stuff they have there, snacks, just different things. So she kind of goes over a lot of that. Gentle.
Hi.
Say hi. What do you want to say? Oh, careful. Don't touch the lens. Don't touch this. up. You have to point it up, honey, like this and film. Oh, wait. Good job. No?
Hi. Hi.
Film the kitty. Film Rocket. Right. You gotta stay with Mama. I've used this mask for quite a few years now. I ended up finding it on somebody's YouTube video that they had a while ago. I can't even remember how long ago. And they said that you can usually find it in like smaller stores. I ended up finding this in a Family Dollar. This is probably one of the best masks that you can get for really cheap, because I think it's like $3. I think it's 3 something. It used to only be 2 something, so pretty much $3, but I think it's gone up, so it's a little closer to 4 now. But it's just this Queen Helene mint julep mask, and it's supposed to help with complexion solution, deeply cleans and refreshes. It's for oily skin and acne prone skin. I have dry skin and I still find good use for this. It doesn't dry my skin out. It actually helps bring back some of the moisture, and it is probably one of the most like gentle. What's the matter, buddy? What are you doing? You're sitting on a potty. You can't push him while you're sitting on a potty, buddy. You want him out? You gotta pull him this way, see?
Ow.
Yep, that's how you get him out. And he refuses to wear a shirt lately. It's actually kind of chilly in here, and he refuses to wear a shirt. Yeah, and he's not meant for this. Obviously, it's for a doll, but he finds, well, it doesn't have to be a doll. I usually put his stuffed animals in it. Alright, Mama can't push you for too long, okay?
Yeah.
But anyways, that mask works really good, even if you have like some sort of weird rash. It cured mine within a day or so. Alright, we're gonna go for a quick ride, and then Mama's gonna wash her mask off. Oh no, crash! Good morning. It's Thursday, I think. My days are always like messed up lately. I don't know what's up with that, but it feels like, I don't know what day it feels like. It doesn't feel like Thursday, I guess, but I guess there's no really feeling for Thursday. I always feel like you feel it's more like a Friday or Saturday, if that makes sense. Anyways, I am making breakfast. I have mine all set. And it's just cream of wheat. I ended up getting some of that, a whole grain one. And Riker likes it, but he's not a huge fan. He'd rather have yogurt, and he had banana this morning, and he wanted cheese. So he doesn't like eggs, so I just gave him some cheese, yogurt, and banana. And then I'm having the cream of wheat with walnuts and just a little bit of what is this apple? A gala apple. It's probably the closest thing to a Pink Lady, which are my favorite apples of all times. I think they taste like sweet tarts. So it's like a natural sweet tart. I'm having some tea. I'm just going to have some of this English breakfast tea. Not a huge fan of it. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like when you make tea in a Keurig machine, it makes it too bitter. I think, you know, this is specifically more for coffee and whatnot, but it burns the tea leaves, I think, and then it makes it like strangely bitter. So I'm going to just make a little bit of this, and I'm going to put it on that setting instead and put it on a higher. Hopefully that is 10 ounces. We'll see if it overflows. out some of the laundry room because I've been wanting to kind of go through some of the clothes of Riker's to get rid of. Yeah, baby, it's a big truck. To get rid of, I want to trade in some of his baby clothes along with giving some to a family member and giving some to Goodwill. So I just really, like, it was bugging me for a really long time, so I finally went through it and kept what I wanted, and then I took out the rug in there because the rug was just it was just awful. A laundry room's not meant to have a rug because, you know, there's wet things in there. We have the cat box in there, the cat food. It's just, you know, just something that shouldn't be in there. So I changed that out, but I'm getting really bad allergies from it. I haven't gotten this bad allergies in a long time, so I needed to bring Riker out, but it's doing me good because I'm getting the fresh air instead of breathing in all the dust and stuff from that rug and the clothes that have been sitting in boxes for a while. So feels really nice out though. Like, the wind is slightly chilly, but the sun makes up for it, so it's kind of like a nice balance of weather. Right, buddy? Is it warm? Yeah. Shovel. Once you get out of your hole, so that way you can get the dirt here. So he had this new kind of like sand toy set, which we still need to build him a sandbox, but yeah. But he's been wanting to play with it for a while. He keeps like taking it out and just kind of fiddling with everything, so today is a perfect day to have him just kind of sit and play and just give him something to do so he's not running around and going in the road and getting in trouble. So I fell really hard today, which also made me act in cleaning that back room because I was trying to clean the cats, and we have a gate on that door, as you guys seen, or on the in the laundry room, so Riker doesn't get in there, obviously. And I was stepping over it, but there's like a metal plate or metal piece that my husband got for the stove to protect the wall, and I somehow caught my foot on it. I'm not quite sure because it happened so fast, and I started falling, but I didn't have any hands because I had 2 things of cat food in my hands, and I don't know, my instinct was to not drop them, and I should have just dropped them and just, you know, protected myself, but I didn't hurt myself really bad. I fell on my knee really hard, and I scraped up some of my leg. The other thing that made it crazy is because my cats freaked out because I was making a ton of noise falling, and they're like, what the heck? So all of a sudden Riker started screaming, and I was wondering what's going on, and I looked over and he kept holding his hand, so I looked at his hand and it didn't seem like it was broken or anything. Like, I thought maybe the metal piece hit him before it fell, or I don't know, I was really confused. And then after a while I noticed he had a cut on his hand, and I realized it's a scratch, so the cat, Stewie, freaked out. He jumped out and he scratched him on the way by mistake. I think just like out of, you know, being freaked out, but my knee hurts. Not like terrible, like it could have been worse, but probably like the worst fall that I've done in a really long time. Come on. I need to change you. You don't feel good, buddy. And they look like you feel good, but come on, let's go. We need to change you. So it's Friday, and I'm kind of glad the end of the week is over because, or the week is over, the end of the week, because this week is crazy. You'll see, obviously, as you watch the vlog, or as you watched the vlog, but last night, Riker started getting sick, probably around close to his bedtime, like 6 or so. I think it was before that, like 4, he started getting a runny nose and not feeling so good. So I made the chicken soup, and he was drinking lemon and ginger water, which I didn't think he would drink, but he actually liked it. He was drinking it going, mm-hmm. So that should help with, you know, helping him feel a little better. But last night, you know when you have a cold and your nose just keeps running and it's probably running down his throat and everything, it's just frustrating and you can't sleep. You're just, you know, restless and you have a slight fever. So he kept waking up, and when he woke up around 2, he opened his door and started walking out and started talking. I'm like half asleep and I hear this, nah, 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 nah. I was like, what the heck? So I get up and I go to bring him to his room, and kind of like tired, but he was also kind of like not, I don't know. He was in such a weird mood. I had to calm him down and, you know, try to get him sleepy. That took about 2 or 3 hours, and I didn't get back into bed till almost 5. What you got? You got yourself a blankie? Oh, you good blankie. So now I have to change him and get him cleaned up because he took his socks off, and here he's sick with a cold and he's running around with bare feet. It's not the warmest in here at the moment, and I am dead tired. I want to go to sleep so bad because I only got to sleep probably about an hour, maybe a little bit more, and then he woke up again and was ready to go. So I tried to rest while he was watching some videos just to kind of get myself a little bit of sleep, but it didn't work so good because he kept wanting to get up, and I don't want him running around the house while I'm trying to sleep or while I am sleeping. So I'm going to change him and then we'll see how the day goes. Why is it so hard to have toddlers like come to you? I mean, I know they're trying to like, really? I know they're trying to learn their independence and whatnot, but it's so frustrating. So this is what the floor looks like now. You can definitely tell like the difference between the old and the new tiles, but or linoleum, whatever it's called. But it looks a lot better. It doesn't look so cheesy with the old rug and getting gross. This stuff will be gone. Like, that's gonna be put in there. That's a bunch of clothes that's mixed with ones that are in the closet that need to be taken away, and then this needs to be thrown out, and then those clothes go somewhere and I gotta wash those clothes. So it'll be a little better once we get rid of some stuff. He's not feeling good. Do you want to lay down? Let's get you cleaned up and lay down, okay? Resting and chilling. I made some ginger, lemon, and green tea. I'm trying to prevent myself from getting sick. I'm just stripping the beds. I threw in a little laundry. I have to do 2, maybe 3 loads. And then I just got a vacuum really good because I didn't vacuum yesterday, and I can't stand not vacuuming as I need to mop. So that is my chores for now, and I'm gonna quickly do it so I can hurry up and sit and start editing this vlog, and hopefully I'll look decent at least once at the end of this vlog. One thing I've been really addicted to and Riker really likes is hummus on a tortilla with some cheese. I usually change it up. I'll add pickled jalapenos and veggies and a bunch of stuff for him. But I just made it simple this time because he's really fussy. So I pretty much got all the cleaning done besides mopping and doing folding laundry. I have that, and then I have some in the dryer and washer. So I'll probably just like sit down and watch a movie while I do that, because at least I'm sitting and relaxing and not like cleaning. I feel okay, surprisingly, but I know that I'm going to start crashing in the next couple hours or hour or so, as I slowly start feeling it. So I'm just gonna eat some lunch with him, try to get him down for a nap, and work on the vlog. So I'm gonna end the vlog early today because I want to hurry up and edit this, and I have to get him into a nap, and I really just want to edit the vlog and then rest and watch a movie or something, because I think I might let him sleep longer than an hour, because usually I let him sleep over an hour and he ends up not going to bed at night, but I think he might need it, so I think I'm just going to let him sleep a little bit longer than an hour. He's pretty fussy right now, so I'm going to get him into bed, and I will talk to you guys in my next vlog. Bye! Bye! Saturday, and we're all kind of outside enjoying the nice weather. The wind is still chilly, but it's still nice, especially out back on the deck. It's really nice. So we're just kind of really in spring fever. He's getting the dirt out of the driveway. We're gonna make a sand box for Riker, something for him to play with so he's not running around by the road, because the road, they drive fast. And then I'm gonna debug around the house. I already started with the hornets. The hornets around this place is like so bad just because they like the wood trimming that they put on the top with the metal roof. Hornets and wasps like that stuff. So I've been doing a lot of like debugging and whatnot, and just doing a lot of we're gonna do a lot of inside spring cleaning too. Move things around, just kind of like change things up a little bit. I think it just helps your mood, especially when it's like starting to get nice out. You just want things to look good, and so we're doing that. And yeah. What? Oh, was he dead? So I'm just gonna show a little bit of our day. I don't know how much my husband will talk.